Shalom, everyone. It's good to see you. Rabbi Mike here, hoping that you're having a great day and a good season. This is a wonderful time of year. We're getting ready for Shavout. That's the Festival of Weeks. 50 days from Passover. So it's already been 50 days almost since Passover. Now today, this evening, into tomorrow will be Rosh Chodesh, the third month. And so of Sivan, that's the third month. And tomorrow night begins the Sabbath, so it's Sabbath. And then Tuesday into Wednesday, next Tuesday into Wednesday is Shavuot, the sixth day of Sivan. And that's the Festival of Weeks. So it was counting 50 days from Passover. So we've got a lot to celebrate, a lot to think about, and a lot to thank Yah for. This is the third month, and of course 3 is for the patriarchs, Abraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov. Those 3 forefathers chosen and passed the test, or at least passed muster for Yah. At least they overcame and did whatever obstacles were in their way, got through them to serve Yahuwah, and chose him. And that's an inspiration for us. No matter what happens, we have to choose Yah. And so we remember the patriarchs this month, this third month of Sivan. And more importantly, we remember the 10 Commandments, the giving of the law on Mount Sinai. It happened. And we have those 10 Commandments today, to live by them, to follow them, to share them with the whole world. See, Yah chose this people, his people, to be a light to the world, to show everyone that there is a way to follow Yah, to make him happy, to please him, and to live a happy life with him. I want to talk about Shavuot, the preparation. Really, I might as well read it first. It starts in Exodus 19, right before the 10 Commandments in chapter 20 of Exodus. So let me just read verses 3 through 8 of chapter 19 of Exodus, or Shemot. Moses ascended to Elohim, to God, and Yahuwah called to him from the mountain, saying, "So shall you say to the house of Yaakov, and relate to the children of Israel, you have seen what I did to Egypt, and that I have borne you on the wings of eagles, and brought you to me. And now, if you hearken well to my voice, and observe my covenant, you shall be to me the most beloved treasure of all peoples. For mine is the entire world. You shall be to me a kingdom of ministers, priests, and a set-apart nation, a holy nation. These are the words that you shall speak to the children of Israel." Verse 7. Moses came and summoned the elders of the people, and put before them all these words that Yahuwah had commanded him. The entire people responded together and said, "Everything that Yahuwah has spoken, we shall do." Now you talk about a quick and decisive response, and a correct one. The people responded to Yah, the Most High, with yes, whatever he says, we'll do. And in preparation for this festival, this feast day, this special time where Yah wants to meet with us. Now we've got 2 of them before then. Rosh Chodesh, the new month of Sivan, tonight into tomorrow. And then tomorrow night into Shabbat is the Sabbath. Tomorrow night into the 7th day is Shabbat. And then next Tuesday into Wednesday is Shavuot. So we've got 3 celebrations before us. 3 days that Yahuwah has given us to celebrate him. And so our preparation is kind of laid out before us. But I'm going to say there's 3 things to prepare for. 1, be prepared. In here it said to wash, keep clean, stay clean For I'm going to appear to you. I'm coming down on this mountain in 3 days. And you're going to see me and hear me. 2, bring the offerings and come. Listen and do. The offerings are listed in Vayikra, that's Leviticus 23, and also Exodus 23, and Numbers 28 and 29. But this is a special holiday. You've got to bring an offering, come, listen and do. It's our response to come, to be prepared, to bring an offering to Yahuwah. Do it. And then third, be there. Respond to Yah with a yes. So be prepared, bring an offering, and be there. It's simple. You know, when we hear Yah speak to us, I think sometimes we don't realize it's Him. In our ordinary lives, He speaks to us in so many different ways. In the circumstances, in the lives of others, and in our prayer time with Him, our personal time with Him. He's leading us and teaching us all the time. He wants us to be His people. And it says here, if we do what He says, hearken to His voice, observe His commandments, we're going to be the most treasured people to Him. For the entire earth is His. The entire world is Yah's. His promise to be His most beloved treasure. What a promise. I also wanted to talk about 3 things that are very important, not only in the scriptures, it's written here. It's captured here. It's here for all time. First is creation. That's the big one. Yah made everything perfect, and for us to live perfectly with Him. Second was the Exodus. He brought the people out from Egypt, from bondage, from slavery, from oppression, from any kind of trouble that you're in. Yah can bring you out. And the purpose of bringing them out was so they would have a service to Him in the wilderness. They would keep this feast of Shavout because He was going to give them the way to live by, the means to please Him, the means and ways to love Him and serve Him. And He gave them that at Mount Sinai. There's a video on our website, and I encourage you to watch it. Shavout teaches just for 9 minutes on the difference between Mount Sinai and Damascus. Choose what seems to be true and right. Use common sense. I think in looking at creation in Exodus and giving of the 10 Commandments at Sinai, Shavout, we see that Yah has a perfect purpose for our lives. Real meaning, real peace, and joy. There's real understanding when you come in contact with the Most High, with the Almighty. There's meaning, healing, and purpose, but only in Yahuwah, only with Yah. If you really want peace in your life, choose Yahuwah. And this is the perfect opportunity to do that. This is Shavout, the festival of the giving of the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai, of Yahuwah Himself coming down on the mountain, and the people heard Him. And they said, everything that He says we'll do. We will listen and obey. I just wanted to read just a little, one more couple of verses from chapter 19 of Exodus. Remember, they're supposed to keep clean for 3 days. Prepare. So this is verse 16. I'll read 16 through 19. On the 3rd day, when it was morning, there was thunder and lightning and a heavy cloud on the mountain, and the sound of the shofar was very powerful, and the entire people that was in the camp shuddered. Moses brought the people forth from the camp toward Elohim, toward Yah, and they stood at the bottom of the mountain. All of Mount Sinai was smoking because Yahuwah had descended upon it in the fire. Its smoke ascended like the smoke of the furnace, and the entire mountain shuddered exceedingly. The sound of the shofar grew continually much stronger. Moses would speak, and Elohim Yah would respond to him with a voice. Yahuwah descended upon Mount Sinai to the top of the mountain. Yahuwah summoned Moses to the top of the mountain, and Moses ascended. Yahuwah said to Moses, "Descend, warn the people, lest they break through to Yahuwah, to see, and a multitude of them will fall." Yah is the greatest. Yah came down upon Mount Sinai and gave his people the law, and they accepted it. This is what we've got to celebrate at Shavout. This is what we got to celebrate at Rosh Chodesh, at the new month. This is what we have to celebrate every Sabbath day. That Yah is our creator. He's our redeemer. He brings us out of whatever slavery we're in, and he gives us his law to follow. I pray you all have a good Shavout. If this is your first time, just follow us on our website. There's prayers and there's a service to follow. And I encourage you to watch that video, 9-minute video from Elisheva, talking about the difference of Mount Sinai or the road to Damascus. And I want all of you to take time. Do you want meaning and purpose and peace in your life? If you do, choose Yahuwah, the one and only. Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 4 says, "I am Yahuwah, your Elohim, the one and only." He wants you to obey him, to listen to him, and to love him. And you'll be the happiest person in the whole world. We wish you peace from his sanctuary in Bowman, South Carolina. We love you all. Shalom for now, and we'll see you soon. Happy Shavuot. Bye-bye.